Good morning, everybody. This is Mrs. Ali. Today we're going to start off with language arts, and I'm going to share my computer screen with you so you can see what we're working on. Can everybody see that nice and big? Awesome. I don't see anyone having trouble. Okay, we're good to go. Today we are working with alphabetical order. Our standard today is 3.2.C, alphabetize a series of words to the third letter. Today, you're going to be able to say, I can put a series of words together in ABC order by using my key strategies and working step by step. Okay, so now alphabetizing words is a lot like sorting. Remember sorting from kindergarten where we took items and we put them together in groups? Well, that's what we're doing with words, okay? So we're going to be sorting our words by the alphabet in alphabetical order. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, it's useful in a lot of things in life, and you end up doing a lot of alphabetizing, especially if you work in a doctor's office where you have to alphabetize patient records. People alphabetize their music albums. People alphabetize their files where they've paid their bills and want to keep the files. So you need to know this skill, and you need to be able to do this. Now, the other day when we presented this, I had an anchor chart, and you saw some of this on it. Today I've done it a little bit different. I put it into a PowerPoint, so it looks different, but it's the same information. Okay, so when we alphabetize, we're going to start with round one, the first letter. And this is all old information, I know, but just stick with me. We're going to go through this together. In round one, you're going to work with the first letter of the word. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to write the alphabet on a piece of paper, one letter on each line. Then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to highlight or circle the first letter of each word. And then the third thing you're going to do is you're going to write the word next to the letter that the word starts with. After round one, you may have to go to round two. You only go to round two if you have several words under a letter. Okay, if you've sorted all your words out and you find that there's two words under a letter, then you're going to have to go to round two. And in round two, you look at the second letter in each word. So number one, you're going to find all the letters that have multiple words. You're just going to work with one letter at a time in this round, okay? Then you're going to take those words and you're going to underline the second letter in each word. That's number two. And then the third step is to write out the alphabet again. Then you're going to use the first letter of the word, and then the second letter is going to be the alphabet. So you're going to write out the alphabet next to the first letter. And now you're going to take the words and you're going to put the words next to the letter combination that the word starts with. Sometimes you have words that have both the first letter and second letter that are the same. So then if you have that, then you're going to have to go to the third letter, and that's round three. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to find the words that have the same first two letters and only work with those words. Second thing you're going to do is you're going to put a box around the third letter. And then the third step is you're going to write out the alphabet again. Yeah, a lot of alphabet writing. You have to write out the alphabet again, but this time you're going to have the first two letters in front of it and then the alphabet. And when you get that done, then you're going to take your words and you're going to line them up so that they are next to the letters that the word starts with. Once you get all that done, you're going to have to go through and starting at letter A, you're going to have to number your words. And then once you do that, you get all of them in numbered order. That's your ABC order. We're going to start with these words: swimming, hot, waves, beach, and tan. There's 5 words, and we need to put them in alphabetical order, okay? So what's step one? Step one is to write the alphabet on a piece of paper, one letter on each line. And that's going to look like this. All right, so I have my alphabet written out. Now, step two, highlight or circle the first letter of each word. You can see here that I've highlighted the S for swimming, H for hot, W for waves, B for beach, and T for tan. Okay? Easy peasy, right? Good. Now, we're going to write each word, third step, write the word next to the letter that the word starts with. So you can see I just put swimming next to S. So where am I going to put H? I'm going to put the hot next to H. So like that. Where am I going to put waves? Yeah, next to W. And how about beach? Beach goes with B. And of course, tan is T. Okay? So, now, we're looking at this. Do I have any words that are double under a letter? Do I have any, like under B, I have one word. Under H, I have one word. S, I have one word. T is one word. W is one word. Do I need to go any further? No, because each one has one word. So now, all we have to do is number it, starting with A. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I've got it in alphabetical order. The alphabetical order is beach, hot, swimming, tan, waves. It's time for a harder one. Here we go. What do you think I'm going to do to make this harder? Yep, I'm going to add in step 2 and step 3, or round 2 and round 3. So I'm going to make it a lot harder this time around, and it's going to take more time. You have to have patience when you're alphabetizing, okay? You have to go through and do it step by step. That's the only way to do it. Here's our words. Warmer, July, picnic, weather, friends, and wet. Okay? We'll put those in alphabetical order. Step 1, write the alphabet on a piece of paper, one letter on each line. Here. A little faster this time. Okay, so what's step 2? Step 2 is to highlight or circle the first letter. So we've highlighted every first letter right here. J, P, W, F, and W. Okay? Step 3, write the word next to the letter that the word starts with. So where's warmer going? W. July, J. Picnic, P. Weather, W. Friends, F. And wet, W. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. I have one word for F, one word for J, one word for P, and 3 words for W. What does that mean? Now we have 3 words here. We're going to have to do what? That's right, go to round 2. Okay, so here we go, round 2. We're not done. We have to go to round 2 because we have 3 words. So in round 2, the first step is find the letter that has multiple words. We've got W here. You're only going to work with these words in this round. Warmer, weather, and wet. Okay? Step 2, underline the second letter of each word. So we've got A, E, and E. Step 3, you're going to write out your alphabet again, but this time we're putting the W in front because all these words start with W. So this time we're going to write the alphabet, and it's going to go next to the W's. Okay. Now, what do you think we're going to have to do? That's right. We're going to sort the words again. We're going to put them next to the letter combinations the word starts with. So, where is warmer going to go? Warmer is going to go next to W-A, right up there at the very top. Weather is going to go next to W-E, right there. Wet is going to go also under W-E, just like that. Now, let's take a look at it. We have one word under W-A, and we have 2 words under W-E. So, what do you think that means? Yeah, we're going to have to go to round 3 because we've got 2 words that have the same first 2 letters. So here we go into round 3. See, in round 2, are we done? Or do we go to round 3? We go to round 3. Round 3, find the letter with multiple words, and you're only going to work with these words this round, weather and wet. So only 2 words to sort, okay? All right. Step 2, draw a box around the third letter of each word. You can see here that I made a little green box around weather, and I made a little green, the A in weather, and a little green box around the T in wet. Okay, and then round 3, step 3 is we're going to write out the alphabet again next to the letters the word starts with. So now we have WEs. Write out our alphabet. Here we go. Okay, and finally, what do we need to do here? We need to put these words next to the letters they start with. So weather is going to go under WEA. And wet is going to go under WET. Okay, and now finally, what do we need to do? We need to number these. Weather's number 1, wet is number 2. Got it? We're almost there. Yep, hang in there. We're almost there. Okay, now we just have to put it all together. So now we're going to go back to the very first round. And here's our page from the very first round where we sorted our words at first. And now we need to number all of our words in order starting at A. So the first one is going to be friends, then July, and then picnic. Now, we've got these 3 words here. What are we going to do with these 3 words, warmer, weather, and wet? You use your list from the end of round 2 to find what comes next. Our next word is going to be warmer, because in round 2, we found that warmer was number 1. So our next number is number 4, and that's going to be warmer. But we still have 2 left, weather and wet. How do we know which one to put next in our alphabetical order? We go to the list we had from the end of round 3. And in this list, we had weather as number 1 and wet as number 2. And so we come back to our list and we number weather as number 5 and wet as number 6. If we look at it, here's our words that we started with: warmer, July, picnic, weather, friends, and wet. And that becomes, in alphabetical order, friends, July, picnic. Awesome. Okay, now that I've shown you what to do, it's time to do a few together. Okay, now this is the part of the lesson where I'd move into the we do portion of it. And during this portion of the lesson, I would give 2 to 3 sets of words, one set being with 1 letter alphabetization, and then the second with 2 letters, and then the third with 3 letters. We would work through those together, and I would be asking the students what they think the next step is or what they think the answer should be. And then I would have another student verify their answer so that we get multiple people working together. And it's not just me saying something to the student, that the students are collaboratively working. For accommodations, I would provide ABC strips for students who have a harder time writing, so they wouldn't have to write out that ABC set every single time. I would also utilize BAM cards, which is the electronic version of where you just put 3 cards in alphabetical order. Use that as practice. But most importantly, for accommodations, the one thing that I think is the most important step is to really break it down and only have them do 1 step at a time, and to check them as they go step by step, and possibly give breaks in between each step as students need that for accommodations. There are many, many methods of providing accommodations, including text-to-speech, enlarged fonts, things like that, that we can easily utilize in this scenario. I hope you enjoyed my lesson, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.